Okay. Start now?
Yeah.
Okay.
No one else is there. I can only.
Fast is supposed to join. Anyway, we are recording it, so you can look at it later.
Yeah.
Okay, so welcome all to this meeting. We are discussing how the game is placed. Today is the point of discussion. First of all, let me congratulate our young team and group for conducting the class today. How many participants you said?
Well.
Excellent. We have also shortlisted the logo. Let Vignesh come and show the results of the logo voting again. So we will also have a presentation by three of us on game elements scoring. So till Vignesh come, let me give you an overview. The whole area is 12 feet by 12 feet. 12 feet approximately, I think, in this chair. This big is the square, in which there are two parts. So there are two teams and two teams. Correct me if I'm going wrong. Huh? So there are two teams which form an alliance, and you compete with two other teams who are your opposite. These two teams have to score total of 30 points. There are red 30 points and there are blue 30 points. So alliance of red alliance has to score 30 points, and the blue alliance has to score maximum of 30 points. Each cone, the scoring is different. It varies from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. That is one thing. Second thing, there is the way you position the cones. So there is more details to it. So let Vignesh handle that part. As far as the entire requirements are concerned, we have ordered half of the game elements and not the full game elements. Means we have ordered only red side. So 30 cones of red and the half of those poles, not the full mat. Because the full mat would have costed us still more. So we ordered only half of the game elements. Also, the mat will be little more than half. We have to build the enclosure. So we will do it locally through some pipes or something. What we have ordered is the game elements. What we ordered these as the mat. Okay. Then we have ordered the robot, which is a rare robot, which yesterday I think hopefully the customer has given maybe by 2 days. Yeah, that custom is a big story that I handled in the last 3 days. I think it's clear. So that will reach us by after tomorrow. We already have got. So we have got a lot of our stuff already here. This is the brain, the control hub, which connects all the motors to this. You need to figure out how the wires connect. You can look at it later on. These are a bunch of sensors which you connect to this hub. There is, this is color sensor. This is the switch for on and off. And this is the touch sensor. Okay, so we have these sensors. Because this can connect only 4 motors, we have something called as expansion hub. So this we can add another 4 motors. So these two, so by putting a USB, these two connect. So we can connect 8 motors to this. This was a lucky thing for us because we just put up it, as I said, we put up it before somebody donated to us. It was very lucky for us. Otherwise, not available anywhere. So this is.
So they sent it.
Yeah, they didn't send. They sent it to one of my friend in US. My friend carried. So 2 friends carried stuff. 2 of my friends who traveled from US carried it. Yeah, you can come this side also. This wheels that are called as the mechanism wheels. So the wheels for a robot. Typically, these do not come with the kits. What come are the normal ones. We specially order this mechanism wheels. The advantage of this wheel is you can move sideways and forward. So they're inclined, right? You see, they're inclined. These are mechanism wheels. These are the motors we need one motor per wheel. So 4 motors we need for each of the wheels. I only these two because the other 4 are coming with the kit. Those 4 will connect the wheels. These are additional motors. Right? So these are the motors. No, there are no motors here. This is not a motor. This is just the hub. So what this does is it takes the power from the battery. There is no battery yet. Battery is coming in the kit. So it takes the power. It takes the commands from a program. So it's a control unit. It converts the signal from the computer that we send into this something which the motor has to be the power, and the power makes the motor run. We need 2 because they do parallel. No, this is not 2. This can connect only 4 motors. This has only 4 motor ports, but we need 8 motors. So this is just an expansion. This adds more ports to this hub.
If we use
Just
4
expand.
motors for the 4 tires, we don't have hands. We have to pick something.
Only one control at a time.
No. So this is the main control hub. This expands the control hub. This one. It only gives you additional motor ports. But the processing still happens here. This is the main control hub. There are the motor, there are the wheels, and these are some spares I have ordered, some gears and everything. This is a slider. So if you have seen, you have to go to a height, right? You have to reach a height. So hopefully this should work. This is only 2 now. We need to connect these 5 to reach that height. You see, how we can expand. We did not connect because we don't have a screw. We ordered 4 more screws now. So if you connect it by screw, this is how you can expand. Now, how do you expand it? This is the pulley there. This is the pulley in this. You put a string, and the string connects to the motor. The moment the string is pulled, the whole thing is pulled up. So we will do this once we get all that equipment. We'll actually sit here and try to work on each of this separately. So the hardware. So this is what we bought from there. We also tried using this. These are, we have this shelves in our kitchen. You see the shelves, they come up and out. So these are used in the kitchen shelf. Same one. We tried using these. These are the same action. They also do this. But the problem with this is it's heavy. You can check yourself. Each one is weighing around 200 grams. So if you make 5 of them to go that high, it will be 1.5 kilos. We can't do that.
So is there any weight limit?
There is no weight limit. The only issue is your motor, the string should be able to pull this up, right? Now, that is one thing. And the total weight of the robot will increase. The more the weight of the robot, more vibration, restriction on your speed. It will not be quick on where you want to go. And that is not one thing. You can have the weight. See, let's imagine. So this is all engineering physics. So suppose there is this thing, right? It has weight. Where does it have the weight now? It has weight at the bottom. Right? Now imagine you have this thing. So there is this one, there is this one, and there is one more like this. Now where is the weight?
Center of gravity.
Center of gravity shifts where?
I-
Remain on center of gravity. What is center of gravity? Yeah, weight is concentrated. So the moment you try to have something either in the front or back or on top, the center of gravity shifts. That means the robot will not be steady. It will move like that. Suppose you put a sudden brake, what will happen to the robot? It will do like this. It will swing. Because center of gravity is not here, it is here somewhere now. There will be a jerk like this. So you can't have center of gravity of the robot shifting. So when you design the robot, that's why CAD. That's why you need CAD. In CAD, you can do modeling. CAD will tell you where center of gravity is. Now you will understand why you are learning CAD, because you can do the same design physically also. But physically, how will you know where center of gravity is? You do experiments. Once you run for 10 times, then you realize the robot is shaking. Then you have to scratch your head. Why is it shaking? Then you realize because center of gravity is shifted, that's why it's shaking.
So in the other one, the center of gravity problem.
It would be less.
It will be less. It won't be zero. Now check the weight of this. That's why I have to check the weight. Check the weight. Check the comparison. 3 of this is 1 of that. Yeah. So that's how the difference is. So if you see, so there will be a lot of challenges that we do when we do robot building. So the pole is like this. So you want to put the cone on the pole. You can put the cone on the pole by taking the cone vertically like this. You can take the cone from like this, or you can take the cone like this. Slanting. That's why I shared the video. You saw how they were taking the cone. They were taking the cone slanting. Before that, everybody was taking the cone vertically up. That is fine. But what makes more sense? Taking the cone vertical or taking the cone slanting makes more sense. Now why?
It's more accurate and
How?
because
How
you're
later?
aligning the pole to wherever the pole is about to go. No, you can do less higher. If you go in vertical, you have to go on the top of it.
No, but still, no.
But
The
it
total
is-
distance traveled in slanting will be more than this.
because it's but you have more balance. Right? Instead of going too much vertical, if you are a little lesser height, lower height, it's more
It can have
balance.
both pros and cons. If you are going sideways, the center of gravity is further shifting now. That means you need to have a counterweight the other side. And there is a robot robotic weight. If it is vertical, at least the weight is coming completely down,
The
vertically
center.
down. If it is slanting, you have a counterweight, like you have the seesaw, right? When you sit on the seesaw, you have the same weight the other side. If it is like this, you have to have weight on the other side. So a lot of design that we need to do. But we should need to decide which side you want to go. Whether you want to go vertical, you want to go slanting. What is the pros and cons of vertical? What are the advantages of going slanting? And how do you decide that? What is better?
If that pole was vertically fixed, then it would make sense for us to go vertical. But if that is also moving, that is not fixed, right? There is a spring down, if you have seen that video. So once you go there, you try to your pole is here and this will move. So it is always better to hold it like this, put it maximum and then come it like come later.
So bend that.
Bend that.
So,
Bend
yeah.
the pole yourself.
So this is what we
And
will
you
be
don't have to
discussing.
go too
This
high.
is what we should be deciding as a team. Just going the higher way. Which is better? Or which would suit us better? This is not something that is better or wrong, because for that particular design, slanting might be better. For this particular design,
And we
vertical
have
might be
only
better.
30 seconds.
So let's see,
Automatic.
let me,
We shall have 30
so
seconds.
Dinesh is not the top. So it's Sunny and Basna.
Yes, reach.
It's reached.
So if you keep the cone lower height, there are 4 different heights, right? One smallest and little medium and little higher. And
0, 30.
No, 1, 2, 3. No, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4.
The height is 0 centimeters,
Points and
0 centimeters, 30 centimeters, 60 centimeters, 90 centimeters. There
no.
are 4 heights.
So the surface level black one, that is zero.
That
Surface
is
level is 0.
there you get only 1 point. If you put a cone here, then 2 points.
2 points.
2, 3, 4, 5. In this two. So higher you. So instead of taking 1 cone higher, is it easy for us to keep 2 down? Because 30 seconds. So
I'm gonna
that
share that
when
video,
you keep on working on the model, that you will
Play
know
that video.
which is.
Just play. Just show that. I'll pause it.
You need to pause it and then explain the video. No? That is.
It's okay. But just show the map. थोड़ा पहले. Go back. Pause it. Pause it. So here it is, right? So this is the full field.
You can show.
Then there is this is red. This is blue. In this red there are 2 peaks, correct? Then there is this zero height, 30 centimeters, 60 centimeters, 90 centimeters. Path. Sorry, path is going.
You can't see the screen there.
You are presenting like cool down. It's okay, but
Just stop and start again.
yes. Maybe. Okay, so it's the red part. Red part, there are two robots from the Alliance team. This is where the cones are kept. You have to move the cones, which I think
Only
English
some
will.
cones are kept in that area,
Yes,
remaining
that
the
English
concept.
will explain. I'll just explain the points. So if you put the cone on this part, it will be 0. 2 points, correct? This 2.
Yes.
You are done. This is 2. This is 3.
This medium is
Yeah. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Correct? So you score the cones as per that. You have 30 cones which have to be kept here. The first cone can be kept on the robot.
Yes, first we can first only one you can do.
After that, you have to carry the cones from here. Okay. Yes, that he will explain. Drivers, who is doing drivers? You are doing drivers. He will explain. I'm good, yeah. I have given it. Okay, we'll take over. Who will take over? Vignesh or Mike?
First Vignesh and first the game is
Yeah, Vignesh, you can explain. Your presentation, right?
Yeah.
Your presentation is of this.
Okay. Hello, second. I'm doing hard.
Yeah, which presentation is evaluation?
Parth, you can hear us, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Yes, I sent it to you on WhatsApp.
So, first alliances. During the competition, the match is played between groups of 2 randomly selected teams, and the team is called alliances. They are called red and blue alliances. These teams are not, these alliances are not permanent and can change from match to match. So, if one team is is along with you in your alliance, they can be against you in the next alliance, next team. So, this is the field layout. Here are the places where they have to stand. The cones are kept over here, and the robot needs to be kept here, touching the walls. Then here are the junctions, the ground junctions.
Vignesh, just stand like this. That,
Okay.
yeah. No, you stand here only, but it will the wall. And this side.
Okay.
Yeah, this is better.
Seven junctions, 9 ground junctions, 4
It's okay. It's okay.
4 low, 4 mid. Sorry, 8 low, 4 mid, and 4 high junctions. So cones, there are total 60 cones, 30 red and 30 blue color cones. So there are various size junctions. ground junctions which are like black circles in the ground. This is the low junction, medium, and the high junctions. There are 8 low junctions, 4 medium, and 4 high junctions. So these junctions are like that, this yellow colored force like structures with a spring at the bottom which allow them to bend. So the here is the same code here. This is where the alliance will be there. The cones have to be kept in this substation storage. Then the robot has to be kept along with these walls. So the team can keep one pole in front of the robot during the start of the day.
Hi, my friend is come.
Class is going on. You want to join?
Welcome, you come. So sorry. Continue. That's it. So short. So any questions here? Those are not understood.
Yeah, I have a question. So how many matches will be there?
Yes, good question. Who will answer this?
Scoring.
No. So the tournament format is it's like a elimination in the first few rounds. 6 matches, 4 to 6 matches in the first round. You will be paired automatically, randomly, and the best move to the championship round, in which you can decide the alliances. The first initial phase, you don't decide the alliances. The system decides the alliances for you. The second round, when you do it, based on your first round score, you can select your own alliance. Okay. Then you will be able to then pair with your own team, the one you want, and score well. And the final again will be best of 2 or 3, it will not be one match. So there will be continuous matches. There will be 4 days of tournament. So there's a lot of play that will happen. Exact, I'm not sure. I will share with you the exact how the league will happen, how many matches each team plays.
But sometimes we can be red, sometimes we can be blue.
Yes.
We need to be able to shift to any one of them. So we don't paint our robot to color.
The robot is nothing to do with color. Cones already red or blue, already painted. Custom cones are only 2. Who will tell about custom cones? You will be telling. So you explain what custom cones are.
So what is the use of having an alliance? Like for example, there's an obvious red team and there'll be another red team. So how the judges come to know which course is 3-way and which course is very
Who will answer?
They have to identify that.
That doesn't matter. You both win together.
Yeah, but
Within
so
within
they are
eliminate.
dependent on them. Can you say
The
that?
eliminate the other team. Like if you're
The whole
blue,
alliance.
you're eliminate red. Don't
So I think
eliminate
it is a teamwork with how you play with their teams.
So let's say like we score 50 points and they just score 10 points and
both of them will get 60.
Yeah.
So this is exactly what happened in Naked. So explain your experience.
Yeah, basically you have to actually work with the alliance and help them also to learn. You have to help your alliance build a robot on the way of the competition sometimes. To make sure
So
that they can.
it's not really talking about competition. It is actually implementing competition.
But still, we don't know our alliance. So that
Yeah.
day itself we have to like
Yes.
tell
Yes.
them.
If your alliance is weaker than you have to help them. If your alliance is stronger than you should be ready to change your code according to their suggestions. Yeah. In
So-
Nakeds, we met both people who are stronger than us and people who are weaker than us. When the people who came stronger than us, we took advice and changed our code according to their necessity. And who are weaker than us, we told do this way. We can.
But you are right. So there is very little time for the code to change practically. So it doesn't work. So in the 4 matches that they had, one team was bad out of the 4 matches. So the team score went down on that 3rd match where the team was bad. But ultimately what happens is the total score counts. So that bad person somebody else will get. So it equals out. So it equals out and finally the one who is good actually crosses the first stage. The first stage elimination is not based on that. First stage 60-40 or 50-50 means what?
The meeting's about to end.
So really,
How we can have one of the accounts leave? We have the iPad leave in phone.
is it?
Yeah.
So what was I? So the first
the 7 to 12 is in bottom. So the first person picks the sixth person, then sixth person can say no because you know the top pick. But if you pick seven can't say no. If it leaves, if it leaves as so that
Yes. Explain the technology. Yes, we will reach that. This is done. Okay, any more questions here? Game elements. Now we go scoring or scoring. Scoring. So showing the
those are the question three. Okay.